Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Polio Jr. And in today's video, I wanted to show everybody the least expensive uh, Wi-Fi adapter, USB Wi-Fi adapter that I've found um, for anybody who does gaming. So what you're looking at on the screen itself are speed tests that have run in the past. And as you can see, I don't want to throw my mouse over it because sometimes it shows your IP address. But towards the bottom here, you see you see 1.29. Now where I am actually located is not close to the router at all, and I'm actually going through a decent amount of layers to actually reach this router. But long story short, I'll show you first here. This was actually what I was using to test it out. This was the Belkin 54G, or I'm sorry, 54 megabits per second, um, which will reach that if you are extremely close, but the range was terrible. So you can see down there it says 1.29. That was this. Now I did a video on this generic wireless N Wi-Fi adapter. This is a USB 2.0 with the antenna, and it actually did serve its purpose as far as an inexpensive alternative. As far as if you were not close to the router and you needed a certain amount of range, this actually did a really good job for not a lot of money whatsoever. As you can see down there, it goes from 129 or 1.29 to 21. um, the highest I got with it was 27. I think that was just a lucky time. And then finally, this is what I just received in the mail. The Alpha, was it AWUS036AC USB 3.0 Wi-Fi adapter. So this thing is phenomenal. And I took it off the dock right now, but this is what it looks like when it's actually together. So, but it actually has these bendable arms here, if you can see. So it is actually pretty damn big. So just one of the arms, um, you know, look at that. It's pretty damn big. So these antennas do a hell of a job, and Alpha actually gives you a USB 3.0 extension cord in which you can dock this. So I just have it on my desk here. So I'm just going to plug this bad boy in right into the dock on top of my desk. And the really cool thing is that, yes, it is. So since it's USB 3.0, you're going to get a lot more bandwidth out of it. You can plug it into just a standard USB 2.0 port and still get pretty decent results. But the biggest thing I like about the Alpha Wi-Fi adapter is that the range is absolutely unbelievable. So I went from seeing maybe 5 or 6 networks, even with the last one I just showed you, like 5 or 6 networks with this guy, something like that. And now I can see almost 20 with the new one. It's really incredible the range on this thing. And as you can see from the report down here, we go from 22. It says 22.79, and you see that big jump right there to the left of the cursor. It says 61.5 with the new one. So it almost triples in speed alone just from that. So just from switching to that adapter. Now this is the actual page here, where I purchased it, and yeah, so it obviously has all the new security features as most of them do. The latest one being WPA2-PSK, blah blah blah. It works. It's fantastic. Plug it in. It has a WPS button on it, all that fun stuff. It comes with that USB 3.0. It even says it on the top, the USB dock. It says it's free, but it's really just part of it. And but yeah, it works incredible. So as far as if you are doing a lot of gaming, the minimum amount of um, megabits per second that you want to have nowadays, the minimum you want to have is 20. Like that's like the bare minimum. So, and this actually hit, um, like I showed you, 61.5 megabits per second. And that's what I was hitting for my router. At one point in time, I did have it, the router wired in, um, had the wire going from my router to my PC. And that's what I was hitting with it. I was hitting 60 megabits per second. And that was just what Comcast, so whatever we had with Comcast. I forget what the hell it was, what you could max out at. But yeah, but I was able to download. I'm able to download the same at the same speed I could when I was wired in. So this is definitely a highly recommended uh, Wi-Fi adapter for any gamer, especially if there's no way that you can connect to uh, directly to your router. This is the best alternative. It's $34.99 and it works like a freaking charm. It's absolutely fantastic. I couldn't say anything better about it. And having this, I was actually looking at some of the reviews, and some of them they're just really, some of them are really ridiculous that are under 4 stars. So I'm glad that I actually decided to purchase it. Just kind of perusing the internet and seeing what was available, because having this is for me like being wired in. And like I said, I'm not even close to the router, and I'm going through some bricks and so forth to get to this router. So it's really, really cool to be able to have that range. It has what's called a high gain antenna, which gives it more of this like direct frequency to specific like radio waves and stuff like that. The top download speed you can have on it is so since it's dual band on a 2.4 gigahertz uh, on a 2.4 gigahertz wavelength, you get 300 megabits per second, and on the 5 gigahertz bandwidth, you get up to 867 megabits per second, which is phenomenal, especially for a Wi-Fi adapter, and especially at the distance that I am and what I'm at physically going through to reach the router is unbelievable. So if you do a lot of online gaming, I highly recommend this Alpha Network USB 3.0 wireless adapter. It's a plug and play, baby. That's it. It's USB 3.0. You can, like I said, you can plug it into any USB port. But if you have that USB, which is the blue port, the USB 3.0 port, plug it in there, because you should see a pretty decent difference in speed when doing that. But it can also be used just for a regular USB port. But yeah, I really can't say enough about it. It's fantastic. It's really not that intrusive. Like right now, it's just sitting on my desk, and it just looks like a field goal post, and it's doing its thing. So, like I said, I've picked up a ton of networks, whatever it is, 20 plus networks I can see now just from this, $35 Wi-Fi adapter. So I don't need to be plugged in. I don't need any power line adapters or anything like that. I don't need any, wireless extenders and all that crap. So, yeah, check this out. I'm pointing at it like you can see it. Check this out. So definitely check out the Alpha Wi-Fi adapter. So as soon as you plug it in, it installs itself. It's fantastic. I'm still using Windows 7, and it's just blown me away as far as being this, and doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. It's not like this like cheap plastic crap. It works incredible. It works incredibly well. So Yeah, definitely check it out. I will leave a link in the description. So definitely use it if you're having, if you're wherever you are in your house, um, and you're having issues, and you're having range issues. I highly suggest that, especially for a desktop. Even not, you could throw it in. You could actually put it into a laptop, and they give you that USB dock, so it's not intrusive whatsoever. So it's definitely not cheaply made or manufactured or anything like that, and it beats the hell out of the out of the old ones that I had. And for 35 bucks to get 61 megabits per second, I'm pretty content. I'm pretty happy. So yeah, that's all. Check out pauliojr.net. That's pauliojr.net, and then look at the links in the description. Definitely check out this adapter. Hopefully, it helps you out if you are having, like I said, having range issues between your computer and your actual physical router. This will 100% help, no question. So, and actually see a bunch of routers that you didn't even know existed in your neighborhood. But all right, that is all I have, I think. So, am I missing anything? No. Okay. See you in the next one. Bye.